We humans have become the most powerful species on the planet, partly because of our capacity to not just observe the world around us with our five senses, but also because of our ability to ask why things are the way they are in that world. Our habit of questioning things, our tendency for inquiry, our fondness for the question why, has made us smarter, stronger, and better as a people. Oh, indeed, that big word why has launched the most interesting questions. Why is the sky blue? Why do onions make you cry? Why do pigeons bob their heads? Why do humans laugh when tickled? Why are there even richer and poorer nations? Or, in the world of policy, why do we need rules and regulations for certain human affairs? Specifically, why do we need rules and regulations for bilateral activities between nations who treat each other as friends and allies? More specifically, in the case of our Status of Forces agreements or SOFA with other countries, why do we need the harmonized and comprehensive rules and regulations for visiting forces? Well, to answer that question, let us all travel back to early 2014 when the Presidential Commission on Visiting Forces, or PCVF, conducted a crucial preliminary assessment. This assessment looked into compliance of both US and Philippine governments with the provisions of the Visiting Forces Agreement, or VFA, and with the existing relevant implementing rules and regulations, or IRRs, of government agencies. The PCVF discovered not only non-compliance with some of the IRRs, but also problems with the IRRs themselves. Some IRRs were found to be lacking important provisions, while some are even deemed irrelevant. There was also a need to harmonize these IRRs from different agencies to improve implementation and coordination. On August 4, 2014, such findings were presented to the members of the Presidential Commission on Visiting Forces, with the Executive Secretary as the chairperson. This commission en banc acknowledged these findings and gave its green light on the crafting of the Omnibus IRR for visiting forces. And so, on October 8, 2014, all concerned government agencies sat down together to embark on a long, dynamic journey of revisiting and evaluating the existing IRRs, of sharing current practices and realities on the ground, and of crafting, harmonizing, validating, and refining what is now the Omnibus IRR for visiting forces. This Omnibus IRR shall define the processes and procedures from the pre-entry and entry all through to the movement, departure, and post-departure phases of visiting forces activities. This Omnibus IRR shall also pave the way for better communication, cooperation, collaboration, and coordination among government agencies on the said activities. All, of course, for the sake of ensuring the national security interest. Such, ladies and gentlemen, is the why of the Omnibus IRR for visiting forces. And for everything like this IRR that has a reason for being, and a good reason for being at that, the results can only look promising.